Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be painting a resin 3D printed RUDO from GACHIAKUTA. I always start off my painting with a zenithal highlight. This helps guide the shadows and highlights later on. I'm using a black acrylic paint for the rim of the base, and then a holy white speed paint for the rocky portion. This paint is actually more of a light gray. Next I used Citadel black paint for the concrete portions and added a dry brush of stonewall gray to bring out the rough textures and edges. There's some slime going down the base, so I used goblin green because slime is usually green. I added some gloss varnish on top of the slime to help make it look wet to give it a bit of a realistic effect. There's these metal pipes coming out of the ground, so I started with a Vallejo steel for the base coat, then layered on some rust paint. I wanted to age them up a bit, so I finished them off with a black wash to darken the crevices and make them look a little grimy. For the cleaner mask, I started off by using a black Citadel paint, followed by this kind of gold color paint. Honestly, I didn't really know where I was going with this. I was just trying stuff, so I just kept trying stuff. I mixed black Citadel paint with an orange brown, and I liked it more. Then I used the orange brown by itself for the highlights, and I thought it looked cool, so I stuck with it. For the toxic waste barrel, I used a metal base coat, then a layer of gold underneath to give it a shiny undertone. Then I used Vallejo yellow paint for the final coat. There's some markings on the side of the barrel that I dry brushed in because I want the paint to look a little worn out. Then I dry brushed around the whole thing to add a little wear and tear. I then used goblin green for the slime on the barrel and the mask, then dry brushed on some gloss varnish to make the slime have the same effect as the slime on the base. For the final touch, I used a matte varnish. I don't usually use matte varnish on my statues, but I just felt like it, and maybe I should get into a habit of protecting my paint job. Now, moving on to the character himself. RUDO wears this black undersuit, and his shoes are black as well, so we're going to start off with airbrushing them all black. Here I'm adding a small detail to his shoes, and then moving on to the red part of his undersuit, which I painted velvet red. I don't know why this part of it is red, I'm just following the reference image. For the main part of his clothing, I used a mix of Stonewall Gray and Pallid Bone at around a 60-40 ratio. I used this Citadel Contrast Flesh paint to darken the shadows of his clothing. For the final coat, I added a highlight by mixing Pallid Bone and white. The small details make a big difference when painting a model. I used Vallejo black metal for the pocket buttons and Vallejo steel for whatever these things are called. I wanted the zipper to be brighter than all the other small details, so I used Vallejo silver and it came out just right. RUDO's belt and part of his jacket are black, so I used this Citadel black paint. I didn't bother masking since that would take forever, so I carefully hand painted them. To finish off the small details on the main part of his clothing, I added the yellow stripes on his front bag. For RUDO's gloves, I used a Citadel paint that I don't know how to pronounce, but it's basically a type of gray. I hand painted the black parts of his glove with Citadel's Abaddon black. To finish off his gloves, I painted the metal parts of them with Vallejo steel paint. I know his gloves are supposed to be special, but I'm not fully caught up on the lore. They look cool though. His armband is yellow, but yellow covers better over pink, so I first laid down a light pink mix of red and white, then layered on the yellow. There's a small symbol on the armband. I hand painted most of it and then used a black panel liner to fill in the rest and weather it up a bit. He also has these symbols on the back of his jacket that I filled in with the panel liner as well. RUDO's skin tone is pretty light, so I started with a light pink undertone, followed by a mix of natural flesh and white for the main layer. To finish off the skin tone, I used highlight skin for the highlight. His hair is white, so I started off with a layer of bone white for the undertone and shadows, then followed up with highlight skin for the main layer. The tips of his hair are black, so I carefully airbrushed them with black Templar. RUDO has this blood necklace around his neck, which is actually used as a communication device in the show, which is pretty cool, but I painted it velvet red. It's time for the face, which is easily the most nerve-wracking part. I started off with filling in his eyebrows and the whites of his eyes. Here I'm painting the outline of the border around his eyes and added the outline of his pupils as well. When RUDO uses his powers, his eyes glow red, so I went with a bright blood red paint to try to capture that. And with that, the figure is painted, and it's time to assemble everything together. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to support me beyond this channel, you can follow me at FiguresForged3D on TikTok and Instagram. Links are in the description. We're about to roll into the final shots, so hit the like button to avoid bad luck for the next
We'll say 3 hours and 27 minutes. Leave a comment, subscribe, bell thingy. Thanks, bye.